Okay, I think we're live for real this time. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, Streamlabs crashed just as I went live. To restart everything. I think we're good now. So hi, how is everybody? Hope you're all doing well. I'm Loomis, and it is Minecraft Monday. Yeah, we were last time. Having returned from our expedition, we now need to expand the map house. We need a higher ceiling by far. Okay. Well, we need at least one more level for the map. I'd like to have one gap between the map and the roof. And it'd probably behoove me to have some safety space, so 3 more levels to this, you guys think? It's just me for now, by the way. Miki is busy with family stuff, sadly, and Narellen should be joining us later. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. Okay, that's a start. I'm gonna have to take out a good chunk of the roof to do the rest of it. Need to grab an iron sword and repair this. Oh! This is easier to do from down here if I can reach. Hey, Seist. Hope I'm doing well. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. Today got a little frustrating suddenly just as I was about to start streaming. You know, as days are prone to do. But in general, I'm good. Hope you are doing well today. Thank you for the lurk. this out. Okay, it's all the center bits. I think the edges will be easier to do once we climb up, back up there. Yeah, this should work. Ooh, I think Noellen has just gone live, also in the game. Don't know if he's in voice chat.
Hello?
Hello!
Hello?
Hello!
Like, hello!
Hello!
And you were like, oh, I wonder if Noellen's in the voice chat. And I'm like, hello?
Well, I can hear you now.
Hello?
Hello!
Can't hear me. Oh, well. Hello?
Hello? I don't know if this is a bit or not. My internet's been a bit weird today.
It's not a bit. I'm kidding, it is. It is. Because how could I have known to doesn't it?
Ah, I see. Very clever. Meta, even.
Thank you. How we doing?
Pretty good. Things got a little chaotic just as I wanted to start streaming. You know, as happens in life. But otherwise, doing pretty good. How are you?
Good. I'm alright, not so bad.
Good.
I was sleeping and pressing on, by the way.
Sleeping? I'd like to do a little bit of trading.
Sure. I'll do more of this later. So, we've got a few things we've got to be getting on with, haven't we?
What are you working on? Are you doing the fields?
I'm gonna start with that stuff. So that's the first one. I'm gonna start with the bamboo. And then maybe do more harvesting. We'll see. I mean, it makes sense to get it done first, I suppose. But then I'm gonna build a place for us to, like we talked about, for us to have somewhere we can enchant. If we want to do our own enchantment.
A wizarding tower.
Exactly. You already knew what I was going for. Also, is your Minecraft handling slightly differently?
I don't know. In what way?
Like the turning and everything seems quicker. As though the sensitivity's been turned up or something. Maybe just a touch, yeah. Yeah, I don't mean like sorry, no, I don't mean like masses. Just enough that you notice it, but not necessarily.
Well, I can confirm that it wasn't enough that I noticed it.
Well, yeah. But once Neuron pointed out, you're like, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's for the point. So yeah, so I got the Wizard's Tower. Crops. Yeah. And then I guess now we need to think where we're going to house our portal. I assume we want some kind of suitable building to put it in.
Yeah, I think so. We need some sort of dark and ominous shrine. Right. Black and red spiky building.
That'd do it. Also, we have to make sure it's sufficiently secure for the stuff that might come out of the portal. Those things are two-way, you know. That's
What?
also a thing that things can come out of the nether portal.
Hmm.
No!
What?
Snow golem, no, you're gonna get killed when that bamboo grows, I'm fairly sure.
What if, and I'm not saying this is a good idea, far from it in fact, what if we built the portal between the two spires of the marker?
That'd actually be really cool. Could you imagine?
All too easily.
Oh man, that would be cool. I mean, as long as a gas don't come out, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I was gonna say zombie pigman. I don't know if zombie pigmen still exist.
Hmm.
Like, obviously, if it's a zombie pigman, it's fine as long as we don't hurt him, you know. Like an enderman, you know. But I'm not actually sure if zombie pigmen still exist. I don't know, you see.
Yeah.
I hope they do. I like zombie pigmen.
Yeah, all of your previous experience on as a master of the Nether is now worthless.
True. I know nothing.
Hmm.
I'll leave that to you whether that's Manuel from Faulty Towers or somebody talking about Jon Snow.
Hmm.
And I don't mean the newsreader, I mean the character from Game of Thrones.
Oh, there's a Game of Thrones character called that?
Yeah.
Hmm. Also, somebody's not been topping up the furnaces with fresh bamboo.
You mean like I'm about to do now because we've been away and not a chance to top up the furnaces with bamboo?
I mean, there's room for like 24 stacks of bamboo or something like that. You know, how are they empty? Completely empty.
Terrible.
All I'm saying is you had one job. It's literally your only responsibility about town.
If only. If only there were enough of us that we all had like one job.
Yeah. Do we have any bamboo storage, or is it all going straight into the furnaces?
It's all going straight in. We can't produce enough.
Ah, okay.
We can't do enough to feed the fires.
Right. You'll find the mason.
There is a chunk in the fully automatic furnace.
Yeah.
If ever you needed some in a pinch, because we don't use that one so much because you don't get the XP.
Yeah.
So
Also, I don't know how it works.
you put stuff in and stuff comes out.
Hmm. Could I just put all the cobblestone we own in there and just leave it?
I mean, yeah. That's basically what it's for. You wouldn't get any XP for it though.
Okay.
They don't like you exploiting it, I guess.
Yeah.
What are the odds that I'm going to beam me golem while I'm felling this bamboo and it's going to try and kill me with snowballs?
High, I would say.
Yeah, I think so too.
I say that I don't get through a lot of XP, but then again, we're about to start enchanting, so...
Yeah, well, you used to just use XP. I think now you use XP and lapis lazuli.
Hmm.
Because they needed to give lapis lazuli a purpose in game.
Yeah.
Rather than, I guess you could make it into a block.
Hmm.
Or you could use it as blue dye. Oh, because they added a lot more flowers. That was it.
Seems astoundingly wasteful.
But using lapis lazuli as blue dye.
Yeah.
Didn't they historically do stuff like that?
I mean, I'm not saying they didn't do it. I'm just saying it's horrifically wasteful.
This I believe. They used to use all sorts for dyes, didn't they?
Yeah.
Like I guess in the era of chemical dyes, We don't really appreciate how hard it used to be to make dyes.
You'd often kind of get like one dye for an area, and everything from that area would be that color, unless you were rich or lucky enough to have traveled somewhere else recently.
Absolutely, yeah. Like most things would just be undyed.
Yeah.
It's like there's like we always think of the Roman army wearing red tunics. You know, the classical Roman legions. But there's actually a lot of debate about that and whether it was like we know that for parades and stuff they did.
Yeah.
But was that just parade wear? Yeah. Did they otherwise just have undyed wool, so just kind of like off-white?
Yeah.
Because even wool isn't white. Like white wool isn't actually white.
Yeah.
We clean it up a bit. Like you don't dye it as such, but you put stuff in to kind of bleach it, I suppose.
I think I remember reading about Tudor buildings. That there was depicted in that iconic, true to history Tudor style of the black and white patterns. Except I believe that until relatively recently there was no true white paint, and therefore none of the buildings actually looked like that.
That's right, yeah. They also didn't use black for the beams because, like, black is a rarer dye than we imagine.
Yeah.
I think I read once that it was like the late Middle Ages before clothes were routinely dyed black. Which we think has just been such an obvious colour to dye things, but...
Yeah.
And obviously there was black stuff in the Middle Ages, but it wasn't a common colour to dye things.
Yeah.
But yes, I mean, I completely believe it about the white paint. There's lots of like weird vagaries like that. They're like, wait, well, that wasn't a common thing in the past?
Yeah. And yet the other thing that people don't realize is that a lot of the dyes were way more colorful than they're often depicted.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's some real vibrant colors.
Partly because they were using these very basic unfiltered dyes, that giving them like tone and stuff would be quite difficult.
Yeah, but if you're trying to do a particular thing, you can. You're not going to have the same range of colors and shades and all that, but by can you do
Yeah. Like most of the reason that most of it's depicted as very faded nowadays is because the ones that we own from those times have become faded over the very many years that they've existed.
Exactly, yeah. It's there's a certain whole painting thing, like a whole style of painting of it, and it's famous for being very dark, like having this really kind of atmospheric dark tone.
Yeah.
And yeah, it didn't. It's just that like even for like medieval painting, it's not a very strong base, so it's faded more than most other dyes.
Yeah.
And colours and stuff. So it looks to us, you know, it's really dark. It wasn't in the Middle Ages. It was as vibrant as any other painting they might do. I have to buy a new sword.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not super ready, but I won't want to fell all that bamboo again. If we're doing that.
Nurulon says Z.
Let me find a bad.
It's like Greek and Roman statues were painted. They weren't white marble.
Yeah.
And they look gaudy as all hell if you see them. To our eyes, they do not look classy in their original setting. They're very bright.
Yeah.
Which I mean makes sense. Like particularly the religious statuary. It wasn't supposed to be a statue, like an abstract statue. It was supposed to be a representation of the god.
Yeah.
So you know, why wouldn't you represent them as accurately as you could? Yeah, not something we'd find as appealing.
Yeah. Pyramids too.
Hermits?
Hmm?
As in the crowd?
The pyramids.
Yes. With the gold capstone or whatever, the pyramidion, sorry.
Yeah. But the pyramids themselves were often painted, I believe, when they were first put up.
They were certainly faced with different materials that have like long since worn off.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was it. The original pyramids were white 'cause they were like the central body was coated with white stone to be striking.
To make it stand out.
Yeah. And it hasn't really held up.
Yeah. Because it's like veneer, really, isn't it? Just add in a veneer of stuff on top of your sturdy building materials.
Yeah.
And like I said, there was, as you did on your pyramid here, add a golden pyramidion, like capstone right at the top, which very, 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 very few pyramids have.
Yeah.
Like I think the ones they found have been those pyramids that have been pretty much buried. And there's a lot of pyramids we don't know about, of course.
Yeah.
There was I want to say Canadian, could be American. I think Canadian though. Scientist, I guess, who did with some archaeologists, historians, whatever, did this massive like satellite imaging thing using these techniques she'd devised of Egypt, and found there's so much stuff under the sand,
Yeah.
like cities. There are just like whole cities that we don't even know about. They're just buried to lost to time.
Yeah.
Like pyramids and everything. That no idea they existed.
I mean, they found that stuff here in the UK recently, didn't they? That there's this massive underground complex right next to Stonehenge. One of the most.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, one of the most archaeologically significant and explored sites in all of the UK, and we didn't know about it until recently when they scanned the earth and found all this stuff.
Yeah, quite right. Yeah. So there's so much that we just don't know that existed. It's incredible, really.
Yeah.
So much of the past just below the surface, really.
Yeah.
It's like when every now and then there'll be a particularly high tide, and it'll reveal something on a beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that we never knew about. Even the ones that's like footprints that are tens of thousands of years old.
Yeah.
When they get washed away, of course, the sea comes back in. But just for a moment, you're just seeing somebody's footprints from who knows what age.
Yeah.
Like from the Stone Age, essentially. That's remarkable, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's something called Seahenge as well, which is, or was, a kind of stone circle around an upside-down tree that was revealed by the sea, I think after a storm, relatively recently, like 20th century, near King's Lynn.
Yeah.
And the tree from it is now in the museum in King's Lynn. It's a nice museum. And yeah, there's buried an entire tree upside down in the middle of this circle.
Yeah.
By the sea. I mean, of course, we don't know why. Is it Bronze Age or Stone Age? Stone Age, maybe. We don't know why they did that.
Yeah.
It's a thing that they did. We don't know why. Yes, but they did all the same.
Probably a ritual purpose.
Yeah. For once, it actually is. The interpretation, but of course we'll never know if it's true or not, is that it's a sacrifice, essentially.
Yeah.
There's speculation by historians and archaeologists and things that the ancient Britons believed that essentially the afterlife was under the earth somehow, in some way, because they buried their dead under their houses and things like that. So therefore, by burying the tree upside down, you're like making your offering to the underworld. It's the accepted theory, but again, we'll never know.
Yeah. What if it was a really evil tree and they buried it upside down so that it wouldn't rise again?
Entirely possible. Hi.
Hi. I took a thing apart and put it back together, and I somehow need more parts than I started with. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, actually, no. I know what I've done. It's like I made the roof of the map house bigger, but that shouldn't require extra bits, right? But I also expanded it to the side. Forgot about that.
Yeah, I've done things like that before. Like, why is it? Oh, right, yeah, because of course.
Yeah.
Huh.
Huh.
I've there's a very climactic scene in Rogue One, which I will not spoil, but you know the one I mean.
Probably.
I mean, there's like two right at the end of the film. You'll see which one. But someone's done one of them and just replaced all the sound effects with Minecraft noises. So like the blasters are like the crossbows from game. And whenever the rebel soldiers are talking to each other, instead of saying anything, they're just going, huh. That is fantastic.
Do the stormtroopers make pillager noises?
There's no stormtroopers in the clip, but I really hope so. And whenever anyone gets killed, there's the noise of XP orbs dropping. Oh, this is amazing.
Nice.
I love it when people do clever things like that.
Yeah.
Watching the Golem rave. I stood above where all those golems are, they're having a rave.
Yeah.
No social distancing at all, is there? It's frankly troubling. Oh, I'm missing some torches.
Yeah.
Probably just got knocked down with the harvesting.
Oh yeah. It's not how I do. Oh well, whatever. The roof is now a slightly different design.
Yeah. We don't make mistakes. We just have happy little accidents.
Yeah.
I was watching some Bob Ross the other day. What a guy.
I'm not a fan. He never reads out my comments.
There's always somebody it's on Twitch being like, does Bob read out subs? Like, I assume they're memeing. Like, and they got to be, right?
Yeah.
So, oh man, he didn't acknowledge my donation.
I got banned for backseating. I was just trying to help the streamer.
Especially the other month when I were really badly. It does something very nice about watching some Bob Ross.
Yeah.
He's just relaxing and wholesome. His voice is so gentle.
Yeah.
Which, if you know the story, was deliberate. So having been a sergeant in the Air Force, when he got out, he promised to never raise his voice again.
Yeah.
Well, never raise his voice at anyone, I suppose. Never yell at anyone again, were his exact words. And thus, that's what he did. Never raised his voice at anyone ever again. Insofar as we know, I guess. But, you know.
Yeah.
We sleeping?
Yeah.
That's another job I've got to do today.
See. Yeah.
Sleep. No.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Secretly, the moment he was off camera, he was like, "Ah, God hacking, damn it, messed up that one again. Ah, hope nobody noticed." Try to talk my way out of him. I don't know. Maybe those idiots will buy it, but it just kills me when I ruin a painting like that. Started out so good.
Yeah. Damn it! You put me off. But that's true. So it's just we don't make mistakes. Just have little accidents.
Yeah.
Also, generally speaking, the community of people who are watching it is surprisingly wholesome as well.
Yeah.
They'll be like, "That's really nice, that Bob." It's like, "Oh, I don't really know," but that's really nice, Bob. And there's always the thing of when he starts doing it, they're like, "Nah, you've ruined it, Bob. You're not gonna be able to pull this one off." And then he's like, "Oh, we're wrong. You did. You pulled it back." The shields are a mess. Let's find a farmer. Who are you, like cartographer? You are a cartographer. You're an here's a farmer. Here's two farmers. What can I sell you? Carrots. Gling. Money go gling. Wait. They pushed me off. Why? Sell those remarkably quickly. Excellent. Where's someone who buys? What have I got left to sell? Beets. Oh, and watermelons, but I've not divvied them up yet. Oh, you're there. Buying or selling?
Me?
Yeah.
Both.
Ah!
Turning over plain stone for fancy stone.
Fair. Done a little trading.
Yeah. Since he doesn't stock much of it, I'm just trying to get a few bits every day.
Good thinking.
I also need some more lanterns. I have to buy a few of those.
Ooh, that's a good trade. Lanterns. Ooh, does someone sell them?
Yeah, I think it's the librarian.
Oh, that makes sense.
Kind of. Oh no, it's not the light. Oh yeah, here it is. It's a really good, it's bargain price as well. 1 emerald for a lantern. That is a deal.
That is a deal, isn't it? You know these melon slices? Do I take all but one from each of the 9? Is that how we do?
Yeah. Just take the whole lot, because then you get 64 melons, don't you? Just when you get new melon slices, put them back into the square.
That makes sense. Melon slices always, like, melons in general, always look really nice, but they're aren't they?
Yeah. They're okay.
Yeah, that's.
They're refreshing.
Water.
Yeah, they're refreshing, but they're more water than flavor.
Yeah.
If you're somewhere really warm, then sure, but
I understand why, like, posh people have them as, like, things that go between courses or whatever.
yeah, it makes sense. Also, kind of a palate cleanser, right?
Yeah.
White grapes also good for that.
Huh. I'm an idiot. I made a mistake. Because I was distracted.
I have time fixing that one.
I was thinking about melons. That's better. The herder. Why you no work? Gling!
Gling.
I think I managed to actually sell, even though he'd already sold out.
Huh.
I was clicking that fast. I don't know if he was just lagging with the counter of how much they'd got left. Hammer! Alright. Nice. Oops. Ah, it's probably fine. Probably fine.
Nope. Oh no.
Have some potatoes. Good lad. Time to redistribute the wealth. There's a chicken on that roof.
Oh. Oh, you can't hang lanterns on walls, can you?
No, but we might be able to do some shenanigans.
Like build something underneath it, put the lantern on top, and then take the thing out of the way.
I wasn't even thinking that.
Hmm.
I was thinking if we could hang it. Because you can hang lanterns, right?
Yeah, if I... Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Hold on, let me get this down.
And
Yeah, I
now
know.
we can do something else that's interesting.
Need a fence post will do the job.
And we have another option now as well.
Yeah.
I will show you
Be nice
as soon as I've finished.
Be nice if I could put one of them on the table, but pressure
Oh,
plates
pressure
are not.
plates.
Yeah.
Ah, we have got some. They're kind of expensive for what you get, but I'll show you a thing that we can do.
Okay.
Don't look on me.
Stop.
Stream. Right now.
Yeah. Stop by the map house when you've got time.
Yeah, we'll do.
Put some windows in here as well.
What do I need to do? So I've raised this 49 emeralds and I've not touched the wheat.
Nice. It's usually a big seller as well.
Ooh,
Oh.
interesting. Ooh. Ah.
Hi.
Hey. Very nice. That looks cool. Ooh. Ah, nice.
Yeah. Are you rearrange your maps?
Let me get the thing. I think they actually just like that, aren't they?
Yeah. Maybe I should make it still higher.
There we go. That's what we've got so far.
Nice.
That's kind of cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very grand. The new and improved map house.
Yeah, leads with it.
Good. Yeah, check this out.
Oh. Interesting.
Can only be used vertically, but yeah, got that going on.
You can stick it to walls vertically where it floats in midair. Nice.
You need like a tool. You can't break it by hand. I think pickaxe. Or I think if you do break it by hand, I think you lose it. But you could hang it from something, say.
Yeah, like just Just drop it down from the middle of the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can hang lanterns on the bottom of them.
Ah.
That's pretty
Interesting.
cool.
Yeah.
I love that we've got a big board.
Yeah.
Kind of makes you want to explore the rest, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm filling that gap and that one and that one. Is that just a big lake then?
Kind of looks like it, I guess. Yeah.
Because there's the coast, which I thought we were going to find come down here.
Yeah, same.
I'd be tempted, I mean not now, we've got lots to do in the village, but I'd be tempted sometime to go up to Stars on Sea and then take the coast as far as that big inlet and then come inland. And then we could do all this bit and that bit.
Yeah.
Approach it from both sides, really.
Yeah, that'd be good. Looking forward
Project
to
for later. It's dark art, I don't know how you want to do.
Happy to get some sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. There's a traffic jam.
Villagers in
Yeah.
your doorway.
Yeah. Well, in what used to be my doorway. I can't usually get a bed in there anymore. Oh, sheep, please.
Oh, you going to the bed?
Yeah, I'm back to sleeping in here.
Miralon says ZZZ.
Keeps technically outside the village, so no one ever stops here. I think it's the bridge out the front of the keep. I think that is the end of the village. Oh, there's Brian Hart here
Yeah.
selling bookshelves, which I need. Turn a book into an enchanted book with battle plate info. Oh, that's expensive though. Merlin's repair, warrant charm 3.
I need iron. Straight fired. Good for you.
Ooh, do you like a diamond pickaxe? Fred, but I was like, I don't know what you are. Because he was stood with his back to me.
I'm gonna waste a whole bunch of iron making chains.
Maybe I shouldn't have introduced
In
you to
time,
chains.
you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
I ain't got plans.
Ah! Alright, so Fletcher just followed me in.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with people being straight. People can be whatever they like for me.
What was I doing? This first. Then later other things.
I had a thing I wanted to try building. I don't know if it would... I thought constructing it in the keep. I think it might interrupt the theme. Maybe it's something I'll build later.
I can't do it. Alright.
Yeah.
I can't touch it in there. Sorry?
Yeah, thank you for the follow. Is that Nibyasp? Or Nibyasp? Like the animal? The asp, not the nibby.
There's a lot of these roofs I can't light up because they're stairs. They don't have a ridge line.
Yeah. So,
Hmm. Those that do, I'm lighting up.
let's see. Oh, I want some glass, don't I? The map house needs some more windows.
Ah, nice.
Unfortunately, we can't really put any windows across the front because that's where the map board is.
Yeah, that's true. That's a
There's
slab.
Something else we can decorate with it with, I don't know. Let's see if the masons restocked while I'm up.
All that time we spent galloping around the middle of nowhere, I forget how thronged the village can be.
Yeah.
There's people and golems everywhere.
Yeah, it's built up quite a crowd these days.
We spent quite a while, didn't we, galloping around?
Yeah.
But here's another. Do this. I've not touched the wheat, but otherwise I've done the crops.
Okay.
And then I'll begin work on the wizard's tower. Oh, and also we need to do the nether portal.
Yeah. There are a lot of things that we want to build.
It's good.
Hmm.
Glad about that.
Let's see. Okay, glass next then.
Damn, it's
Have any
just
in stock. Oh yeah, we've got quite a bit.
probably when I was doing the aquarium.
Yeah.
Ah! Yeah, fell off the scaffolding. Better. Didn't make the jump for some reason.
Let's see. 1, 2.
Buckle my shoe.
That is exactly what I was going to say, yes.
Interesting.
Just like to practice my numbers, you know.
So, rightly so.
There we go. It's a lot better. What can I do with this, though? Do the vines on the vine trees regrow? Oh.
I don't know. You wanna harvest some with cheers and maybe we'll find out?
Yeah, sounds good.
Hi.
Hi. Did you jump this?
Yeah. I mean, there's a big problem in doing that though.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Nope.
Aim for the fence post, it'll make it hurt less. In complete contrast to how it would be in real life.
I feel like it just hurt distinctly more IRL.
Yeah. I I just now set off to do something. I don't remember what I was doing.
Using shears to trim vines from the jungle trees.
That's it. Yes.
Sounds like a troll, but no, you're genuinely.
Where are the shears? Do we have any shears?
There should be some in tools.
Yeah.
Unless you've destroyed them.
Normally there's some in the chest next to the pasture, the monochrome pasture.
Ah!
There wasn't any.
Huh. Huh.
Oh yeah, there's some in tools.
I like how you can tell that the boathouse was an early construction of yours.
Yeah.
Like, just so that the roof was fine, don't get me wrong, but like technically I can tell it's not quite as well made as your later stuff.
Yeah.
Nice to see the growth.
It's less technically proficient.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, the cacti have grown. They need harvesting for whatever purpose we might need cacti for.
Oh.
Oh, missed.
Boathouse. Yeah, the boathouse is an awful building, isn't it? What an eyesore.
I mean, I wasn't saying that.
I've never really looked at it since I built it, you know? Just wanted to be a nice log shelter, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, it works.
Right, what was I doing with these shears?
Shearing the jungle trees, which sounds like I'm being sarcastic.
Jungle tree shepherd. Jungle tree hood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Padre? Ah, he seems communing with the chasm. Isn't, you know, stuck. He's very definitely stuck. But still, it looks like he's communing with the chasm, so I better not disturb him. That's got a ridge line. That one has a ridge line. It falls over Chasm B.
Yeah. If you destroy a column of vines from high up, you only get the top one.
Ah.
Yeah.
It destroys the rest, eh?
Apparently so.
Neuralon says ZZ.
Well, now we know.
Yeah, now he's half the battle.
Exactly. Hi, Bungie. How's it going? Hope you're okay today. Hey, I hope you had a nice day. Good luck as always. Well, thank you very much. Hope you had a nice day as well.
Hi, Bungie.
It was fine. I were at work, but it was fine. Wasn't a bad day. You know, work's work. I already done that one, I guess. Can I put a torch on your snowman?
On the snowman?
For health and safety purposes.
Is it no good having one on either side? What about a glowstone block floating above him, noob?
You might not even see it from the ground. I'll try and harmonize it with you.
Yeah, I think if it's in the middle, we won't be able to see it.
I'll try and harmonize it with the local area, but you know, health and safety has to come first. There's the office fire marshal. Oh yeah, take these things very seriously. Not a meme. I'm now the office fire marshal. This is the whole thing. It's you know, how could it be straightforward? I'm gonna die putting a thing up here. I'm sure of it. No, it doesn't have a ridge line.
Sorry?
Ah, it doesn't have a ridge line.
A ridge line?
Yeah. Also, I've lost a set of scaffolding. Is it falling in the chasm? There's a really battered angle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's not a center. Yeah, I see. It's all stairs.
There we go. That's what you call a ridge line in the building trade. It's a line that goes along the ridge, you see. It's called a ridge line.
Ah, there is a button. Did you know that if you hold down shift on a ladder, you don't move?
Did I know what's her?
If you hold down shift while you're on a ladder, you don't move.
Huh, I didn't know that.
Hmm.
That is news to me. I love it sarcastic, it genuinely is.
Yeah.
That's the kinds of stuff you find out in Minecraft and as you play. I see you built one with a ridge line.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Sounds like me.
the problem with scaffolding is if you jump off it when you're at the top, like to jump onto a building, say, it is possible to not be wholly actually at the top of a set of scaffolding, but to think that you are. Which of course means that you just don't jump off. You just kind of fall.
Yeah.
I mean, don't be jumping off scaffolding, I guess, is the answer to that. I mean, probably a sensible one too, but nonetheless, here we are. Huh. Not a ridge line. Ah. Yeah, although we were talking about the modern traveller.
Yeah.
There's one mystery in that always eludes me. At the beginning, when the narrator talks about the scramble for Africa, he don't call it that, but that's the European colonisation of Africa in a relatively short time frame in the late 19th century. He talks about how there's only a handful of independent rulers left. And he says, he kind of lists them and says, and one I will not name.
Yeah.
Who? Who is that?
You think it's the one that he tried to kill?
I mean, maybe. That is quite possible. I was like, is it that? Is it some like 19th century politics thing? That like his audience would be like, oh, I know who he's on about. And we're like, who?
Maybe.
But oh, satire. And we're like, okay. We'll never know. Do you know it always mildly vexes me when people refer to the Black Death as the Black Plague?
Yeah.
It's not called the Black Plague. It's called Black Death.
Mm. I haven't really heard people call it the Black Plague, I have to say.
Americans, I would call it the. It's whether it's an Americanism. I don't know.
Hmm.
What happened if I fell down this chimney? I'd probably die, wouldn't
I guess. Yeah, I suppose you would.
Because, hello friend, who are you? An apprentice toolsmith, nice. Because I'd get stuck on the fire at the bottom. I wouldn't be able to get out of the chimney, but I would be in a fire.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that's very good for you, really.
No, I wouldn't think so. Fire kills in seconds, smoke kills in minutes.
Exactly.
There's no smoke without fire.
True. That's just like dry ice, if that counts as smoke or not. I mean, I don't know if you count that. It's not really smoke, it's vapor. I mean, what is smoke but vapor, you know?
Yeah.
Look how quick the bamboo grows. Like I could just spend all day just harvesting bamboo. Really don't want to, so I won't.
Yeah, that's fair. What about the
Where's all the
fires of
stone gone?
industry?
Oh yeah, I was supposed to do that. Oh man, where's all the stone? Oh, the cobblestone. It's all gone.
There's no
Oh, there's-
shortage of cobblestone.
Oh, so there's absolutely masses of cobblestone. Have you traded all the stone away?
Yes.
No, I guess no wizard's tower for us.
That's very vocally a thing that I've been doing for quite a while now.
I don't know, you traded all of it though. Yeah, let's just take it out
Well,
there.
if you...
This is, I guess.
Yeah, there's be tons in the furnaces.
I mean, you know. No bamboo though. I mean, some bamboo. Not a lot of bamboo.
Maybe you should do your job and harvest the bamboo so that the furnaces will work.
I guess. But what about all these roast taters? Did you think of that? I roasted some taters. Why do we have so much suspicious stew?
I don't know. We buy it to level somebody up?
Assumedly. Maybe it's like shipwreck goods as well.
Ah, yeah, that's probably it.
I don't want to harvest more bamboo. So I'm just gonna not. Actually, I need a spade as well. Let's catch some emeralds. I want to need a diamond as well at some point.
Okay.
For dark and mystical reasons.
Ooh.
Oh, well, then I found him and then immediately clicked off him again. So the Master Toolsmith doesn't sell a diamond spade?
Yeah.
Huh. Or any spade except a stone one.
Could really do with a good spade.
That's, never mind. I guess I'll not do that then. There, I'm putting some stone in the stone chest. Please don't sell it.
A lunatic fail says ZZZ.
I'm leaving it in there while I harvest more.
Okay.
And then I'll go and do some construction. Yeah. Yeah. I'll put my scaffolding down while I do that. Want as little in my inventory as possible, really. What else then I wanted to check? Did we ever... Oh, that's a villager. We did buy some bookshelves, but I think we'll need more. We've got 19 books. I don't know if I've ended up with 19 books. We have, so... Oh no, the Master Toolsmith heard me bad-mouthing him. He's followed me in here. What did you have to say, pal? Oh. Right, I'm out. It's not the most fun thing I do on Minecraft.
Yeah.
Like you say though, yeah, price of progress.
Yeah.
We need fuels for the fires. Also, it's more environmentally friendly than coal, so...
Yeah.
Uh, does Minecraft world have global warming?
I find it plausible.
Do you know why they start talking about climate change rather than global warming?
Why?
I heard this the other day. Because global warming is too scary,
Hmm.
and they didn't want people to be alarmed about it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the fossil fuel industry had something to do with it, but I think the fossil fuel industry had something to do with it.
Yeah.
I believe it was under George W. Bush's administration in the States that they started pushing the idea of climate change instead of global warming.
Hmm.
I can see an argument of saying climate change because the climate is changing,
Yeah.
but yeah, the main worry is the warming.
Mm-hmm. It's changing in that it's warming.
True. But yeah, it's just really a political opinion, right?
Hmm.
Whether you believe in global warming or not.
Oh yeah. It's really all just about what side you're on. You know, are you on the side that supports the existence of global warming, or on the side that doesn't support it? You gotta make sure you're getting your team stuff right.
Exactly. Everything is a team sport.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't do it 'cause in the middle of harvesting bamboo, but imagine I was clapping for emphasis between words. You know how people do online with the
Yeah.
clap. Everything's a team sport. Like that. There's a command on Bad Bunny's channel. It's like subscription or something. And it's stop, clap, stop, clap, subscribing, clap, me. Because it would have said, stop subscribing me. I mean, stop report. Damn it. It was supposed to be stop reporting me. But... So it's a running joke that the people who report her are subs and mods and such.
I see, the people who know her.
Yeah. So she's supposed to be saying, "Will my subscribers stop reporting?" Came out. sword is very damaged, actually. I better not harvest any more bamboo with it. I better go and buy another. I don't want to break a diamond sword harvesting bamboo.
Yeah.
That'd just be silly, wouldn't it?
Would be unfortunate.
Well, can you imagine?
Yes.
So if we put the
Yes.
portal between the spires, do you mean like in the air or on the ground?
I was thinking on the ground. I don't think it'll actually fit.
Yeah,
It
it's
was-
got to be 4 blocks wide.
Yeah. It wasn't a super serious suggestion. I want a dark and ominous black stone temple.
Oh, fair enough.
But I mean,
Weaponsmith, wait.
Hmm?
I was like, Weaponsmith, wait! Oh, I need the weaponsmith, and he's walking past. Carry on.
I mean,
So yeah, you wanted an ominous temple.
yeah. Some terrible black stone building with that encased within.
Oh, I doubt that. As of this edition, which I guess we won't get. Or maybe we'll get them if we travel further afield. But you can now get nether portals in the wild, as it were.
Oh.
And they're the only item thus far to exist in more than one dimension at once. Because there would be an equivalent broken portal in the nether.
Okay.
And they're like a smashed up nether portal, so you'd have to like finish it off and begin it.
Interesting.
I like the idea that you come across some ruined portal to a hell dimension. That's
Yeah.
a bit Doom, innit?
Mm.
Doom 2016. I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe there's hell portals that you find in other games, I don't know.
Sort of. No, not really. Well, you go through a portal at one point. But
This is the one that UAC have built.
Hmm?
This
No,
is the
no.
one that the UAC have built.
No, the USC in the original games, it's teleporters that bring the demons into the world.
Ah.
What they discover is that that's why there's a moon base on Phobos and Deimos. They're teleporting things from one to the other.
Ah.
And what they discover is that for a split second, each thing that's being sent is for a split second passing through hell.
Ah.
And then the demons eventually figure it out and learn how to piggyback on the symbol and teleport in with the stuff that's coming out.
Ah. I didn't know that because I've only played a little bit of the original Doom.
Hmm.
I've got it. I need to play it. You know, it's like life.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I've got Doom 2 as well. Not got Doom 3. I've got Doom 2016. It's very, very good.
Ah!
Hello?
Yeah, I'm placing stairs.
of
Breaking my
course.
legs a few times.
Of course, of course.
Mm.
Only natural.
Yeah.
Spoilers, there's a portal to hell in Doom 2016 then, I guess. Or is there? No, I'm just making it up.
There seems to be portals as an extension of teleporter technology in the original.
That makes sense.
Because, I mean, the way that it works for it is that you connect two teleporters and then there's like a portal from one to the other.
Ah, yeah.
And then at the end of the first game, you find this massive, seemingly permanent portal that the demon army is using to invade Earth.
And that's when you rush to Earth to stop it.
Yes. That's
probably
kind of what happens in Doom 2, I guess. At the time that you go through it, you're not aware that the demon army was using it to invade Earth. You think that the demons have in fact provided you with a safe way home because they're sick of you tearing up hell. Actually, they've barely noticed your horrific rampage, and the portal is the thing that their legions have already marched through to slaughter everyone on Earth.
Ah,
Mm.
that's a bit unfortunate, really.
Yeah.
Illumus of Fail says ZZZ.
Yeah, come in. Yeah, come in. I mean, the opening premise of Doom 2016 is that there exists like a natural portal to hell,
Okay.
which the UAC has been using to
Neuralon says ZZZ.
generate energy.
No doubt using the difference in air pressure between the two planes to turn a turbine. Losing limitless clean energy.
I hope so. I think they're literally just stealing it, but I wish it was the differential air pressure thing. I think they're just siphoning it off. I mean, obviously it's like heavily rebranded before they, they don't just say, it's from hell. There's the whole thing about it. But... Anywho, someone noticed.
Yeah, that tracks.
Anywho, bad things happen because
Yeah.
someone or something noticed.
One of the low-key, most terrifying things about original Doom is the speed at which demons embrace technology. Like, they have no concept of technology before they accidentally intercept the teleporters from the Mars colonies.
Oh.
And then within like 24 hours, they're building their own teleporters alongside the Arachnotrons and the Cyber Demons and so on.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
Just almost instantly have flawlessly grasped how to use technology to create horrific engines of destruction.
Oh. That's less than ideal.
Yeah.
What if I built it here?
I need a ludicrous amount of stone, but this is coming along nicely.
Oh, yeah, your temple.
Yeah. Take a break to go and deploy the stone that I've got so far.
Ah, nice. Is the twist that your dark and horrific temple is actually this gleaming palace of marble?
Do we put the nether portal hidden away in the basement?
I don't know, it's your temple, but I do kind of like that idea. Why is there so much livestock on top of this hill?
Don't know.
Cows, sheep, chickens, it's just swarmed with them. Let's try here. Nah, that's none right. I'm not sure if this is right either, to be honest.
Yeah.
Might be able to make it work though. Oh no, if I come forward one. This might just do it. Please, animals, I'm trying to build. Swarmed. Please depart. Thank you. Now please don't like, immediately pile back in either. I'm fairly sure they're just going to immediately pile back in. There. That almost works. I'm gonna fell some of these trees, I'm afraid. Oh, they've got back in. Maybe they're coming through the hole in the floor, which I mean makes sense, I guess.
Yeah. Hmm. Oh, got a sea lantern on my building list.
Ooh.
Prismarine shards and prismarine crystals.
Ooh.
Oh, it looks like they've added in a fair few new things.
Ooh. Interesting.
This one's especially ominous.
Yeah.
Combine bone meal into a bone block.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. The spooky temple is starting to come together in my mind.
Excellent. Floors. We'll need floors in this tower. Probably a thing we need, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
And I oop. Ow. Sheep, please. Trying to do a thing. So sheep just walking up to me and just nudging me while I'm trying to build.
Let me see. Do we have...
I have to cook some more cobblestone, I reckon.
Yeah.
I've done the smallest floor. Got through most of the... Not most, I got through like a chunk of the stone blocks, but it gives me an impression of how much we've got left to do.
Yeah.
Take that for floors. Oh, so some more cobblestone cooking. Need that. I'll do that. Ooh, I'll need the thing as well. Not now, later. In context, that's one of the best lines from Game of Thrones. Not now, later.
Yeah.
There's a guy being a troll.
Okay.
Asks some at a public do, he whispers to somebody that he needs their advice. They're like, my advice? Why? Then says something that he knows will rile the person up. is what he's just asking advice about. And then when the bloke starts to like move towards him to confront him or whatever, he's just no, not now, later. It's just a brilliant troll. And I appreciate a good troll.
Yeah.
I think I need one more, maybe. The stone cutter thing makes it a lot easier. Makes life easier.
Yeah.
Which I'm all about. I'm imagining when this tower's done. That's what I need. Ow! That was a lot of force. Can you get DMCA from humming a tune?
I'm sure they're working on it.
You hummed the opening music from the 1995 and 94 video game Shadow of the Horned Rat. There were people who bought PCs just to play that.
Yeah. Were you one of them?
I wasn't, no. I got it free with a copy of Epic 40,000 Final Liberation.
Yeah.
Do you remember when they used to do that? Where you'd
Yeah.
buy a game and there's just like another complete game included for reasons.
Yeah.
It's also how I got Settlers 2. My new wiki edition, the gold edition. Because I bought 7 Kingdoms, which I was really excited about. I haven't played the demo. I used to play more demos than anything.
Yeah.
But I haven't played the demo. I really wanted to play 7 Kingdoms.
Neuralon says
And,
ZZZ.
A very, very good game. And it came with Settlers 2 free, which I enjoyed. Which is not perfect, but it's also from 1998, or whenever it's from, so you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Subsequent Settlers games, not as enjoyable in my opinion. Because they took away the feature that I actually was intrigued by in the first 2 Settlers games.
Yeah.
Which is the whole roads thing. They have roads and goods can only travel along roads. And you don't command the individual peasants or workers, whatever you want to call them. You just essentially put in an order for a good or whatever, and then it gets transferred by those people without you ever directly telling them to do it.
Yeah.
You get to plan your logistics. The workers wait at a flag until there's a reason for them to set off. So if you have the flags too far apart, then the worker takes ages walking them backwards and forwards between those points. If you're carrying goods. If you have them too close together, it's inefficient. You gotta think it through.
Yeah.
And that appeals to me because nerd. I like the plot of the game is explained in the maps and stuff scrolled on that guy's table in the intro.
Yeah.
Never noticed that as a kid. I had the demo, as you might expect, of Epic 40,000 Final Liberation. And it was a game I was really looking forward to because basically it was It was recreating the tabletop game Epic as a computer game, like pretty much exactly. I mean, you play, you know.
Yeah.
It's exactly Epic 40,000, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just created for the computer. And I liked it. The multiplayer were a bit unbalanced though.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
multiplayer, the orcs just got annihilated.
Mhm.
Ow.
Yeah,
Like
the
it didn't
game was-
matter in game, did it? Because like in game, you were always kind of back four.
Mhm.
Sorry, you were gonna say something.
The game was just definitely balanced in favor of the Imperials.
Yeah. Like the campaign, it didn't really matter so much, did it? Because you're outnumbered, you got the whole planet, you got to take back, etc.
Yeah.
But in the multiplayer, when it's just like two pitched battle, like pitched armies, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Oops. Fun though.
Yeah.
I love the fact that it was very clearly intended to have a lot more like expansions. Nowadays it'd be DLC, but it was clearly meant to have expansions,
Mm.
and just alas, never came off.
Yeah.
Ah, pig have fallen down. I mean, Eldar and Tyranids and stuff, that'd have been pretty cool, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've added a lot to it.
Ah, you guys are falling down again. I'm missing that jump every time. Make it so I can't. I mean, they make tons more now, but I remember there being quite a few good GW games in the 90s.
Yeah.
Oops. Berry. Ow.
Okay, so don't be mad,
Hmm.
but I've redecorated the keep.
What? I'm getting my scaffold in, I'm coming over right now. There we go. Ow.
I had an idea for a thing that I wanted to make, and the keep was the only place big enough to be decorated with it. Should maybe the train station would have worked now that I think about it? Oh well, too late now.
Hmm. Let's go and take a look. But it's still standing, so that's something.
You've not seen the other side yet. I can take it down if you don't like it. It was just a thing I wanted to try.
That's two. Can't see anything. Oh, nice! Oh, that's really cool.
Thanks.
Ah, very nice, dude. Oh yeah, I like that. It's a giant chandelier.
Yeah. I saw the chains, and this was the first thing that came to mind.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, that's cool.
Glad you like it.
It looks like a literal death trap, though.
I mean, all the best chandeliers are.
True. It does look like when you walk underneath, you just hear the rattling chain. Look up and it's just.
Yeah.
As soon as the camera just zooms in on your face as you gasp in horror.
Yeah.
It cuts to black because it's from the 60s and they don't want to show blood or can or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly so.
Yeah, that's nice.
Anyway, so you don't like it, I'll go take it down.
Nice. Good.
Yeah.
Oh, glass. I'll need glass. Sorry, Karen.
No, I think that was everything.
Nice.
My original plan was to set up some iron slabs hanging from the chain, and then have more chains hanging from those with the lanterns on. But you can't make iron slabs.
Huh.
No iron grates or anything either.
Oh, that's a shame.
But you know, oh, sorry, I thought you'd already gone. But the iron railing does. Honestly, I think the iron railing probably looks better than what I first had in mind.
It does look good.
Go pop this stuff away.
Doing the basic structure first, and I've got an idea how I want the tower to look, decoratively speaking. Whether I can pull it off or not is another matter. In which case, we'll have to just deal with that
Yeah.
as and when, but hopefully it'll work.
Can you make gold railings? Just planning my next house.
Can you imagine? Just everything's just made of gold.
Yeah.
Like, as long as I've got my health, my solid gold house, my rocket car, that's all I really need. Ah, The Simpsons. Used to be funny, you know.
Yeah, I remember those days. There are a few now who do.
Oops. Downstairs, why? There are a few who can. This tree's gonna have to go. Right, I guess I'm gonna kind of backfill it, I think, with some soil, so I'll bring some soil over. Terry watched it relatively recently. I don't think I ever gave enough credit to The Fellowship of the Ring for the scene where Gandalf just explains the ring to Frodo and talks about Sauron. Like, it's just a really well done scene, and you never really appreciated it much. It's just Jerry McKellen being all intense.
Yeah.
But it just works really well. He looks suitably harried. He's very intense in his tone about it. Frodo's just all wide-eyed over this mug of whatever they're drinking. Tea, one assumes. And then at one point when they mention Sauron, the ring mutters. And they both just look at the ring. And then just carry on talking. This is brilliant. They managed very effectively to convey the idea that it's both alive and evil.
Yeah.
If you're interested, the thing the ring says is Zigur. which was the name Sauron had when he was in Numenor.
Ah.
Because obviously Sauron doesn't call himself Sauron because it means the abhorred one. So.
Yeah. Does not permit that name to be spoken or written.
Exactly. Woo, a mason. Master Mason. Although the Mouth of Sauron refers to himself as the Mouth of Sauron.
Hmm.
Or rather, he says my master, Sauron the Great, but it's the one.
Ah.
Now, assumedly he's doing that because he's like, you guys know who I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah.
there's no point in pretending to be Morgoth. You guys know he's not. That apparently is the meaning behind Aragorn's words when he says about his right name being neither spelt nor spoken. Because at that point, Sauron was pretending to be Morgoth.
Yeah.
Or claiming to be Morgoth reborn, in Tolkien's words. But I think pretending to be Morgoth works just as well.
Yeah.
Nah, mate, I'm totally Morgoth. Lady Meow once said about, what? New crafts unlocked. And it's like a thing that I don't even know what it is. It was like a campfire, but blue. Interesting. Yeah, Lady Meow observed how good the shoot, the shot, and the acting and everything is when Frodo does his whole "there's nothing on the ring" bit. No, wait. Like Gandalf looks all relieved up until Frodo's "no, wait," and then just seems really tired.
Yeah.
It's like this great weight comes over him. I was like, yeah, it really does.
Shadow falls across his face.
Yeah. I would say more, he said, but a shadow has fallen across my face. The Lord of the Rings is good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Basically how stupid it is. And like intentionally stupid.
I remember.
Do you know that? Sorry, go on.
It's reminded of, I don't think it was in Lord of the Rings, I think it was in a different parody that I read, where they find the Orc shield with the S rune written on it. And they're looking at it, and I think, like, Legolas asks, what does it mean? And Aragorn says, well, that stands for Sauron, clearly. And Legolas goes, yeah, that makes sense.
What an inversion.
Yeah.
Because Gimli pretty much does just say, it's clearly Sauron, doesn't it? I think it's, S is for Sauron, that is clear enough.
Nay, for he does not permit his true name to be written nor spoken.
Yeah. And they're like, maybe it's Saruman. Turns out it's Saruman.
Combined the DNA of all these dark forces to produce the most evil of wizards. Turns out it's Saruman.
Yeah. It worked. I don't blame Christopher Lee for being pretty angry about being cut out of the theatrical release of Return of the King.
Yeah.
I'd be pretty salty about that as well. Especially because they didn't tell him.
Yeah. That's always the worst when they do that stuff like that to their actors.
Yeah, like, didn't he go to the premiere and was like, so I wasn't in the film? Yeah, he did, because he's always saying, and then to my shock, I wasn't in it. It's like, oof.
Yeah.
That's rough. Not cool.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's revenge, because he corrected Peter Jackson on the noise a man makes when stabbed in the back. I said Peter. I love it too, because he's so like just I said Peter. That's not the noise a man makes when he's stabbed in the back. So you don't go ah, you go because the air is driven from your lungs. And the way they cut it on the like special features is it cuts to Peter Jackson. He's like, so it turned out he was involved in some really clandestine side of World War II. And I was just like, you know, Christopher, you carry on. You know more about this than me. Ah, that's it, yeah. Do you know the noise a man makes when he's stabbed in the back? Because I do. Just and his first hand as well. Hope.
After he wasn't in the film, after the premiere, Jackson was heard saying, "So I didn't hear you go."
God, that's surreal. That would be on set.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this right? I think this is right. Might not be right. No, I think I'm good. Oop. What if I had the urge to go a bit silly with it?
Ever the challenge.
Like I functionally did with the keep. Nice views of the forest from up here. It's my instinct is to put another floor on, but I feel like that might be a bit much.
Yeah.
So you've got the ground floor, which at the minute you can't get to. The first floor where you enter. Then do I need 1 or 2 floors above that? I feel to be proper grand, it should be 2.
Yeah.
I think it's got to be 2, isn't it?
Yeah. Tower's gonna be there a long time. We want it to look good.
True.
Yeah, we don't want to look back and say, I wish we'd gone a bit silly with it though.
Quite right. Hopefully, if the design I have in mind can work, it'll be pretty cool. But I don't know if it can or not. We'll see. I need more resources. Yeah, it definitely needs more than that.
Yeah.
Pine logs, that's what I need. Why is that so fun to do? To just go, huh. Because it is.
It is.
But I don't know why. Let's see if there's more stone coming. Then I might take a quick break.
What happened?
Once I've just checked on stone and then... XP goes cling. Oh, that one ran out of bamboo apparently.
We need to set up a mechanism that automatically sweeps the bamboo into the furnaces.
Oh, from the fields.
Yeah.
I bet you could set one up, you know.
Probably.
It'd be hideous, but you could do it.
Yeah. Let's see.
Probably have to do some crazy redstone shenanigans.
Hmm. Oh.
Oh.
I can use one of the. Whoop. Stop where you are. Stop where you are. I see you. Hey, dude. In here. Go and right click on that.
We can use it now.
Yeah. I don't know what it does, but we can use it.
Upgrade gear.
Can we turn, like, iron weapons into diamond weapons, you think?
Maybe, or maybe we like do something to improve them in some way.
Hmm. I'm gonna go grab some diamonds and come back. See if I can make Failfend into a diamond sword.
Oh. Interesting.
No? Can't use these things together.
Have you got diamonds?
Yeah,
Can I borrow one?
sure.
Okay. I can't do anything with me already diamond gear.
Hmm.
Coupled with the diamonds. I mean, the picture is of ingots,
Yeah, let me go get some iron.
iron. So you can do some, any old iron.
Any old iron.
I thought we were going for any old iron, any old iron. But there we go.
Oh, there's like, I don't know, there's a local scrap merchant who drives around with a loudspeaker going, any old scrap iron.
Oh,
At like 7 in the morning.
yeah, that seems legit. I mean, who has scrap iron these days?
Yeah.
It's always like fridges and stuff that you see on the back of the wagons. Huh?
Mm.
But it's an ancient custom. I mean, the song that I was referring to is from the 19th century or something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Any old iron?
Okay. Can't use. No.
Can you not use iron with your iron sword?
No.
Oh. Look.
Yeah. Feel free to have a mess around. You got any stone tools? Can you plate stone tools?
I wonder. I've not got any on me.
Hmm. Don't know what this thing does.
To upgrade gear somehow.
Hmm.
Ah, nothing. Well, you can put all sorts in the slug.
Yeah.
Just to do anything. So I guess whenever we get an X straight away, it means that that item cannot upgrade or be used to upgrade it, right? Sense.
I
mean, no, when you put iron in it, it comes like that. Same with gold, so no, maybe not.
Yeah.
Must require a combination. Oh, is that green tatey you're brandishing?
Yeah.
Hmm.
They never go anywhere without a green potato.
Understandable.
Upgrade gear. Maybe. Wait, what kind of block is this? Is this a toolsmith?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting tools in.
What about armor? Could it be armor?
Maybe.
I don't know. curious, but I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know if I need. Maybe if I grab some iron armor. Give you all the
Did we
diamonds.
try stone tools, brother?
Yeah.
Oh, we tried a stone tool. Okay, never mind. Hey, there's a diamond sword in here.
Hmm?
There's a diamond sword
Oh.
in here.
Yeah, that's the one I was using while Felfend was lost.
Ah! Nice. Interesting.
Hmm.
Interesting, if true. Long story short, I have no idea.
Mhm.
Why are you eating green taters?
I don't really know what else to do with them.
Do they not cause you more mischief than any gain?
Oh, almost certainly. Oh, you actually got bone meal out of them.
Oh, I didn't think you could.
Yeah.
Have they changed it?
Maybe.
Well, let's get a shot of the all on them then.
Yeah.
I like this is the white roof of your temple now, just darkly poking up behind the wall. And on the far side, you've got tower being built. Right, I'll have a quick break. I'll be back.
Yeah. You're still going
More
through
tower shenanigans. Sorry.
I'm going through the mechanism, but I'm not sure if
Oh, they're just sitting in the. They're just gathering.
I don't know. There's no more bone meal appearing is the thing. I don't know if it takes quite a lot of them to make a bone meal.
They're just gathering. They're not going anywhere. They're just. Yeah, they're just gathering in the hopper. Look, they're not actually going through.
Oh, I didn't realise it worked that way.
Yeah. It'll feed them down, but it can't feed them into the composter.
Yeah.
How when you put eggs in there?
I thought. Okay. Yeah.
No, the snow golem!
Ah!
Where is he? He's in shelter. Stay there, pal. Don't go out into the rain. Stay under that tree. Oh no, he's gone out into the rain. Oh no, he's dead.
Oh no.
Ah. Ah, he's dead.
Ah.
Why? Into the pouring rain.
Rip snow golem.
All he left was these snowballs.
You can rebuild him. We have the technology.
True. He's too committed to his goal of spreading snow.
Yeah. Oh well. Break time.
Yeah.
You just chuck at me.
Certainly not part of the snow golem.
Yeah, that would be incredibly insulting.
It's what he would have wanted.
Alright, back in a moment,
See you
everybody. Alright, we're back, everybody. Let's fire it up. Get back to the realm.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I misremembered it.
Hmm?
Oh, I think I misremembered it. Oh, what am I thinking of?
It's raining. Oh.
Very close. It is, isn't it? Huh. I'll take it.
Yeah. Don't mind a bit of rain.
Yeah. IRL, rain's fine if you're inside. less keen if I'm outside.
Hmm.
Bye, because I hate getting rained on.
That's fair. You got a nice coat though, the feeling and the sound of the rain pattering on top of your hood. That can be quite good.
Like rain on a caravan roof. A lot of people like that.
Yeah.
Like stopping in a caravan and the rain's just drumming away.
You can see it.
Never stopped in a caravan myself, so I can't speak to it. But
Yeah. When I was little, we used to do it every year. My mum and dad knew somebody who owned a caravan.
yeah.
Every summer we'd go down to Cornwall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's nice. I look forward to it as a kid.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
Actually, they went to a couple of caravans.
Yeah.
I remember the first one did not. Back in those days, the caravans did not have their own bathrooms. So if you needed the toilet in the night, you had to walk over to the toilet center.
Yeah.
Similarly with showers.
I completely misremembered the thing I was trying to imagine.
Yeah.
What was I thinking of instead then? I don't know. When me mum were a kid, they used to go caravanning it quite a bit.
Yeah.
And on one night, my granddad got up and didn't fancy walking all the way across to the toilet block because it was pitch black, etc. And there was a ditch behind where the caravan was parked up, so he decided to go in that.
Yeah.
Except as aforementioned, pitch black. So he fell down. He fell down into it instead. And came back absolutely covered in mud. I had to wear my godfather's clothes thereafter.
It's like there's a moral to the story.
Yeah. That was not the holiday where he wore my godfather's clothes for lulz.
Yeah.
Just wore my godfather's clothes instead of his own. Well, shirts anyway. Just wore my godfather's shirts instead of his. Don't know why.
Yeah.
Something that he did. That took his fancy, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm told he were much like that.
Oh, it's the bees. Like grumbling at the rain. I was hearing a funny noise.
Oh! Bees don't like rain.
Yeah. Thought there was an Enderman in the village for a moment.
Oh. I reckon I can still make this work then, horse.
Yeah.
But it won't look like the thing I initially imagined it was gonna. But I think it'll still work. It just won't be as good. Maybe it'll even be worse, you know? Wait, what? Kinda. You're gonna see it and be like, what you built? I'll be like, oh. But for some reason I misremembered it.
Would it be a fairly safe guess that you're building the Wizard's Tower from Shadow of the Horned Rat?
I mean, that's something I might be building.
Hmm.
Maybe it's not what I'm building.
Yeah, I don't know how clearly I remember how it looks myself, so you might be alright.
No, I need to examine to see if this part works. If this doesn't work, then I totally will be building the thing from the thing that I also had in mind. Because I've got two potential designs in mind. I thought I'm totally going to do this one, and I don't think it's going to work. But let me see. Let me just Google the other one. And let's see if I can. Dun, 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 etc. Oh, I probably could build that actually. This other one.
Yeah.
Maybe I could. It's really diddy actually, compared to what I'm imagining.
Yeah.
Okay, if this one don't work, I'll knock it down and build it as the other thing I've got in mind that may or may not work.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Oh.
That wasn't intentional.
Here we go.
But there's no staircase yet, as you've probably seen, having climbed up the scaffolding that is being used in lieu of a staircase.
Well, I'll just wait here on the upper floor.
What you waiting for?
Well, hoping for you to catch the reference.
Prepare to die, sewer fiend.
Die, sewer fiend.
I love that bit. I love that he mocks his words.
Yeah.
You just simultaneously eat some taters. Saw that as well, I did. Right, so
Yeah. I was hoping I could sneak in here while you were looking at designs, but you caught me.
I ruined the joke. I'd say if this one don't work, then I'll do the other one, but it'll require some extensive reworking.
Okay.
So I'm only going to do the design on how, so that I've got less to knock down if it goes askew.
Okay.
I could probably do the other one much easier, but I kind of started now, so.
Yeah.
Great intro.
Yeah.
I know the graphics are tap, but it was 1994. So what do you want?
Yeah.
Possibly 1995. I don't remember.
Yeah, see, I would have waited for the tower to be done to sound dramatically in the window, but it was a storm. I couldn't
How
miss
could you
that
not?
chance. Yeah.
Oh, is it night?
Hard to tell.
Alright, let's see if this works. I'm gonna say no. I think it does.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe when it's finished, perhaps. I don't think it's gonna work. I need to see it from further afield. I think the only way this would work is if I did it at full scale, not at the Diddy version that I'm doing.
I think it maybe needs to be taller for what it looks like. I'm not sure quite yet what it is you're building. I mean, it looks cool, but it looks kind of short.
Yeah, there's gonna be like another floor on top of
Okay.
that one, and then a roof piece.
Ah, okay.
But I just need to check the fabric of the design before I can't see it from here. Wow, that's unsettling. The what do you call this? Plowing away. Tyson's contraption. So I just do like.
Yeah.
That's how you get from the keep. Or the lighthouse. Oh, Mickey's house. Mickey's house probably did it.
Yeah, it's a hungry sounding machine.
Isn't it? Ah, yeah, at this scale it don't work.
Yeah.
It'd have to be full size to pull it off. Like, you could pull it off, and maybe I will one day, but... Nope. Tearing it down.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need to tear it. I need to tear down the bits I did to get the design. And then I need to redesign it because the thing, yeah. I wish I'd not turned all that stone into stone bricks, you know. Because you could have flogged it.
Yeah.
I mean, stone bricks is
okay.
my chief building material, but...
Yeah, it's fine. 'Cause it matches the style of the keep, so that's for me. You have a zombie horde on the other side of the paling.
Oh.
Oh wow, yeah, they're swarming.
Let's go see.
A few of them around. Lost track of some of them.
Oh, I see you're engaged. The Iron Golem is trying to get to him. There's quite a few in there.
Yeah, I might have slain a few now. I think that's 5 I brought down.
Nice. Now the sun. Ding ding ding. Well, there's one in the river. 2 in the river.
Oh.
Coming this way. One of them is brandishing something, but I can't see what it is. You see him?
Not from here.
It might be under the surface now, where all those fish are swarming. I think they've gone. Maybe they've turned into drowned. That's the thing that happens. So that's perfectly harmless if they have. Monk ass. Hold on, I can hear something outside the walls. An ominous noise.
Yeah. Oh.
What is it?
It's a creeper in the river.
Oof. What's that noise? I thought I heard one of them.
One of them?
One of them.
T-H-E-M?
Yes. The capital T. I thought he had drowned. Alright, since this doesn't work. I mean, it works in and of itself, but it doesn't look like.
What
It looks a bit like. It looks a bit like the keep for starters. And second of all, it looks a bit like a specific keep from down south, which is not what I was trying to build. If I'd done the next floor on the roof piece, I'd have finished off all the edging, like it's got this kind of bulky stone corners. And then I could have stood up here, maybe I'd put a little balcony in, and stood up here and given a speech, and then you would have heard dun 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 etc. It was Minio, I think. I was going to build Minio.
That would have been my guess.
Yeah, but at this scale, it don't work. Alas, like if I did the floors bigger, then it would have. Maybe I could have pulled it. Maybe if I'd finished it, it would have looked something like. Oh, I don't know. I weren't sold.
Yeah. Because slavery is illegal.
Indeed. Did you know that slavery was made illegal in England in the 11th century? Was the 12th century?
Yeah.
In fact, conveniently forgotten later.
Yeah.
I think technically it wasn't slavery, except it totally was.
Yeah.
But one of those where technically it's indentured labour. Indentured servitude. But indentured servitude, you're not allowed to sell people. Shut up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't told in the way my tower were looking. To start again. I think as well, because Orthank's got a lot of like fluted stuff on its stonework. So maybe, and it doesn't, you know, because the way it's kind of very bulky on the corners would make it harder in Minecraft anyway.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have much of a. Because actually, I'll phrase it better. Orthanc is essentially X-shaped, which is awkward to do on Minecraft and basically impossible at this scale.
Yeah.
That it is X-shaped. So I mean, it kind of worked with having so little a gap down the middle where the windows were and the door was, but it just didn't look right. I think maybe do it bigger and probably use chiseled stone rather than stone blocks, maybe.
Yeah.
That would have pulled it off a bit better. I'll have to work on plan B. Which again will be adapted rather than the original.
Yeah.
Be inspired by. Can't start doing that once I start doing it.
Whereabouts did you last see the novice toolsmith?
He was polling around near where you are now, actually.
Okay. We'll see if I can get him to sell a shovel.
Ah. You up to mischief? Are you up to mischief?
No, I just want to do some digging.
Yeah, digging a hole.
Yeah. Digging myself ever deep.
Relatable. Okay, so, you know. Try again. Whoa, but what would I use for that? I mean, I could. If that'd look pretty cool, I'm willing to wager. Oops. Thing. Da-da. Oh, there are drowned in the river.
Oh. What wonderful
one of
news.
Yeah. Hold on. I want to go and say hello. I've not got any armor out, but I'm sure it's probably fine.
Yeah.
Not like they've killed us before, is it?
Armor's for the weak.
I can hear it as soon as I'm on the riverbank. I want to see what it's carrying. Oh, is it an egg? Is it brandishing an egg? Can I lure it out onto land? Will it only attack me in the water like Aquaman? As soon as I step in the water, it comes for me. Fascinating. I'm just walking along after it. And I'm in its domain. The minute I step onto the bank, it immediately stops and loses interest.
Ah.
Why can I hear hissing?
I
What's hissing?
don't know.
You know, like a fire being put out.
Yeah?
Oh, it's catching fire and immediately.
Ah.
I think, like, so I can't see it happening, but its head's above water, so. I slew it.
Okay. Did you get the egg?
Yes. A valuable treasure indeed. Being rare as they are.
Yeah. It's irreplaceable.
Oh, did you want the apprentice toolsmith?
Yeah.
He's at the villa of the village.
Ah, cool. Thank you.
He doesn't sell shovels.
I'll try and level
Buys
him up.
coal. Yeah, it's a good idea. We need backups, don't we? Would that work? Maybe that'd work. Interesting. Interesting if true. Interesting if true. Interesting if true.
Illumus of fail says ZZZ.
Hold on, hold on.
No rush.
Now, but then,
Hmm?
that's,
Hmm.
but,
Yes. Hmm. Hmm.
yeah, I mean, now realizing what I must do, I've got way too many stone bricks. Because I'm about to generate a load more by taking back some from the structure. But I mean, it's a material I use for all my constructions, wherever they are. So
Yeah, it's not like they're wasted. They're reusable.
yeah, they'll get used at some point, hence.
Yeah.
Can I do this? I can. Excellent. You're not doing that with marble, are you?
Not really.
You know, you've got no use for white stone of any kind, have you?
Of any kind?
Any kind, indeed.
I mean, I may have had a little thing going on.
Teleman66, hi! How you doing?
Hi.
You having a good day today? You're not using whatever the white one's called, andesite. Diorite.
I've been using some diorite. Been using polished diorite and quartz on my temple.
Ah,
But if that's what you need, go for it.
thank you. I want to try it and see if it works. I've been making a mini game and I just finished it. Oh, nicely done. Minecraft, I'm guessing, yeah? Very cool. What are you doing it? What's it about? Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's see if it works. That.
Kind of a pain that we've only got one wheat farm at the moment.
Oh, we only got one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a pain.
Have to track him a few days in a row to sell all the wheat.
Yeah. How did... Oh, there's a hole in the floor, that's how they got in. It's on your realm. Oh, cool. So if I do it thus...
So the guy here sells polished terracotta. I'm gonna buy that. Yes, yes. Yeah, I think the mason in East Market sells polished diorite.
Oh, right.
I think that's
Yeah, I
right.
think you bought them off him initially, right? And I was like, use the ones we've got.
Yeah, sounds about right. I spent money and you were unhappy. That tracks.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm saying it's definitely what I am, but it's definitely what I am. This could work, you know. It could work.
Think of the consequences if it does.
Damn it, man. It can't be timid about progress.
The numbers. Do the numbers add up?
Is it number wang? Oh, there's just chickens everywhere. Ah, the necessary doctor. Done the calculations myself. So if I do it like that, does it work? Does it work, Loomis?
I don't know.
I don't know. Damn it, man.
Come on, pull yourself together. You're a man of science.
I love all that stuff, you know.
Yeah.
It's like one of my favourite lines from those like weird Doctor Who remake films they did in the 60s
Yeah.
was, "But Doctor Who, you're a man of science, can't you do something?" I just love it so much. You're a man of science, can't you do something?
Use your sciences on it.
Yeah, that's the implication in it. Quickly, use some science. So, quick, do the science.
Do the science, do the science, do the science.
It's that Dragon Ball Z abridged, you know, like, I have no time for your nonsense. I inject this man with some beautiful science. This work. Next question.
What happened to his teammate? Well, that's the screwy part. They say he killed his partner, and his ghost haunts him to this very day. Really? No, you imbecile! We're scientists! Men of science! Now inject this man with some science.
Yeah, that's it. Oh man, when it were good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Ah, too short. Probably my half an encounter.
Sad but true.
Sad but true. Great song.
Yeah. I find it plausible that it is so.
But how can I incorporate the windows, Loomis? How?
The windows.
The windows, man.
Wooden boards as shutters. Like we've seen in villages.
Oh, that is quite nice, actually. I was thinking about the frames. It's the frames, you see. Unless... Ooh, that might work. Might work. It might just work. Crazy enough to work.
Mad fool.
But it's never been tried before.
Don't you ever think of the consequences? What is the purpose of science anyway?
You have to take risks, damn it. Do you think Galileo thought of the risks when he slandered the Pope? Assuming they know he was busy slandering the Pope.
Yeah.
And I can only imagine going lol.
Does sound like
Then got put on trial and was like, oh no.
Can't you guys take a joke?
Well, just because I slandered the person who is functionally the monarch of this kingdom, I did not expect consequences. Please. Cow, please.
Oh, what if I...
It might work, that knows.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced, but it might just do it. Might. Emphasis on the might work.
Is there anything better you can say in your defense at trial than, can't you guys take a joke?
If there is, I don't want to hear it. My defense, Your Honor, I was joking. I don't know, a certain celebrity at his trial said, "I have a dark side."
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a spectacular defense. Instead, other incriminating things. I mean, it's a bold choice, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for it. It did not.
You must understand that I have a dark side. When the moon is full, I cannot be held responsible for my actions.
Man, I wish it were just being a werewolf.
Yeah. This curse has been in my family for generations.
Yeah, and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Like, in modern renderings, Mr. Hyde's like a monster. Or in the original, isn't it just when he drinks the potion he becomes a psychopath?
Pretty much, yeah. It describes how his posture and body language and such change to the point that he's barely recognizable. He's actually no... Like, Hyde is normally depicted as being like this giant monstrous man, but in the book he's quite short. Because he stoops over compared to Jekyll.
Ah, okay.
He's very hunched and clenched up, and his face is constantly contorted with rage.
Ah. I've never actually read it, as you probably guessed from the dialogue.
It's not bad, but the thing is, pretty sure you already know the final chapter's twist ending.
It was all a dream?
Yes, actually.
I mean, I've seen the film Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde. I imagine it's much the same.
Yeah, it's one of those old books where the twist is the most famous part about it, and therefore it's rather hard to enjoy these days.
Yeah, I can see that. Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde, not that great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. It's a 70s, 60s Hammer horror. It's Dr. Jekyll, becomes a woman instead of just an evil man.
Is there any more to it? Or...
I mean, there's functionally it's just gender flipped. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
I see.
I mean, it was the 60s, or possibly 70s, so it was pretty scandalous at the time. It was a kind of a big deal, I guess. I mean, I don't really remember it very well.
Yeah.
I used to watch a lot of... Hey, the egg that the drowned gave me turned into a chicken after I yeeted it at the marker. Oh. But, in hindsight, that sounds more ominous than I had thought.
Yeah. Perhaps this hasn't been thoroughly thought through.
For science. But yeah, I watched quite a few Hammer horror films in a relatively short space of time because I was unemployed, and it wasn't long after we first had FreeSat when we moved to where my mum and dad now live, and so there were all these channels that I'd never been able to experience before. I watched a lot of Hammer horror. Some of it was good, some of it was awful.
Yeah.
There wasn't a tremendous in between. Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde, not great. Twins of Evil, surprisingly good.
Okay. Twins are known
Staring.
for their cruel nature.
True.
It's on account of how they only have one soul to share between them, you know.
Ah, I see. That makes perfect sense. Peter Cushing plays a grim Puritan, like a proper joyless Puritan, and he has to take in his twin nieces when their parents die.
Okay.
Like, even though it's been like some time after their parents have died, he's still furious that they're not dressed in black still, etc.
Yeah.
Anywho, vampires.
Hmm.
One of them is tempted, one isn't. Well, I mean, they're both tempted, but one of them joins in, the other one doesn't. People don't know, obviously, identical twins, etc.
Yeah.
I say again, it's probably been it's been a long time since I've watched it, but I enjoyed it at the time. I was like, this is kind of tap, but it's
Yeah.
fun. Countess Dracula, that was
Yeah. Tat with enthusiasm.
Yeah, they were going. Like the Hammer films from the later in the 70s, when they relaxed a lot of the couldn't show in cinema. Hammer films got a lot worse.
Yeah.
The proper nosedive. People said they forgot why people watched them, essentially, which is a shame. Countess Dracula, that's all right. It's nothing to do with Dracula. Seriously, it's nothing to do with Dracula. It's about I forget her first name, but Countess Bathory, who may or may not have been a huge serial killer, and may or may not have bathed in blood.
Yeah, so she's the one who bathed in blood to stay young, right?
Yeah, obviously it's a Hammer horror film. It works in the film. And the guy who plays the colour sergeant in Zulu is the bloke who loves her, but he's like, she doesn't love him because she can look like a beautiful young woman. And yep, cow's gone in the tower. She can look like a beautiful young woman, and therefore goes around like chasing young men rather than a middle-aged guy with a big tash.
Yeah.
There's a cow in the wizard's tower now. It's fine. So I mean, it might work. He needs more work. I'll do that next week. You know, get it worked on because it's getting late now.
Yeah.
I would love to continue, but work. You know.
Yeah, I know.
You know. Gotta be up for work in like 6.5 hours. So that's that. Should probably go to bed.
Yeah. So gathering. Oh, hi.
Hi.
I guess I'll put them in here for now.
Did you till the path?
Yes. It was an accident.
I see.
I started putting some stuff in the stone chest for when we build the dark temple.
Oh, nice.
Just a few bits so far.
Oh, grained marble, bone blocks, and carnation earthen blocks. Oh, nice.
It's the polished andesite. It was the darkest stone I could find.
Yeah. Well, that's a question. Don't we have obsidian? Oh, I reverted to grass. Don't we have obsidian? I mean, no, I don't. Not for that. We haven't got enough obsidian for. Yeah, we got 25 obsidian. That's good. That's more than enough for a portal. When we decide
is it enough to build an obsidian temple? There we go.
No, we've only got 25. No, we probably need like 250. Now, just as it is so far and completely unfinished, just a gander from here at the tower. But it looks side and sound a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, looking good.
Thank you. I said the original design weren't working, so I'm redoing it as that. I'm going to replace a lot of the stone with the polished stone, but keep the grey framing. I'm going to do some little other grey bits like around the windows and stuff.
Yeah.
So hopefully it'll work. Where's bees doing bee things I can hear. And then when it's finished, it'll look a lot better than half. I mean, it kind of looks like I finished it now, actually. Because it's got those 4 raised corners like on the keep.
Yeah.
But it's not finished. There's going to be another floor on top, then a roof piece, And yeah, I need to
Yeah.
look at some more pictures to get me thing I'm going for, but that'll be that.
Yeah,
So-
good stuff.
Thanks everyone for watching. Thank you, Loomis.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
No problem. It's slightly shorter than usual, I'm afraid, because I was late from work. But you know.
Yeah, can't be helped. Yeah, it's been good times.
Yes, it does. Thank you. Now back on Friday, 1900 BST for League of Legends, probably. It's probably League of Legends.
Yeah. I'll also be back on Friday, hopefully with Hollow Knight in the afternoon, but also with League of Legends in the evening.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Have a good night, everybody.
The Marie.